Alright guys, so this is how you get mods in bonelab. Some people call them code mods, but like this is how you get DLL or code mods in bonelab. And also if you pirated bonelab with like OBBs, this is the only way you can do it because you can't change the version with the Quest app. So let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to go to main storage, Android, OBB, scroll down to bonelab, and you want to take these OBBs and move them into your downloads. Now this will take a couple minutes to do depending on how fast your internet is, but when it's done you should have two OBB files, the main and the patch OBB, in your bonelab downloads folder, and I'll show you when this is done what it will look like. Alright, 99 and 100%, so it should be done now. Yep. So when you go into your downloads now, it should just show bonelab.obb and main.com stress level 0.obb. Alright, hold on, let me delete these real quick. These are just the things you're going to need to download. Alright, so now that you have these in here, what you're going to want to do is go to your Quest browser and go into the Thunder store, and you're going to want to download bonelib, manual download, show up right here, and then below that it'll say it requires meld. You're going to want to go ahead and manual download that as well. Don't click on the install with mod manager. It won't work. Just install it with lemon loader, or install it with manual download. After this, we're going to want to go back into CX File Explorer, and we're going to put these in the mods file. So put the bonelib.ddl or DLL into your mods file in your bonelab data. You're going to want to move it into, go to bonelab files mods, put it right here. This is just the bonelib.ddl. Now what you're going to want to do is go into here and go into plugins, and then go to the bonelib updater.dll. Click on that, move, and you're going to want to move that into your mods file. Alright, now that you got that all done, you're going to want to open login mode loader, and you're going to want to sit on this page for about 30 seconds to make sure that it's opening. A lot of the times I just like to go through it a little bit. Okay. Now after that, you're going to want to go into your Quest browser and type in lemon loader bonelab quest 2. Now, when you type this in, there should be a mod.io. It should be a guide, lemon loader guide. All you're going to want to do in this guide is scroll down to tutorial, and then go down to number 3. It will say lemon loader APK. Just click on that, and it should start installing. Now that it's done, we're going to want to go back into our CX File Explorer and download the APK. Make sure that you allow the CX File Explorer or whatever file explorer you're using to download apps. Now what you're going to want to do is go to your library. After it's done, click done. Go to your library. Scroll down until you see Lemon Installer. Click on it. And you're going to want to go ahead and allow permissions and find the app that you want to patch, which in our case it is bonelab. It says some functions will not work through lemon loader, including multiplayer mockup. If the mod does not function, do not bug the mod creator about it. Understood? And also, if your OBB files get deleted because of this, it's not my fault or lemon loader's fault. That's why you have to put it into the downloads page. Otherwise, they will get deleted and you'll have to reinstall. Now it's going to go ahead and do all this stuff, and it's going to patch the bonelab. This should only take maybe 2-3 minutes. It does not take long at all. And when it's done, it should ask to uninstall and reinstall it. This is the part where you have to allow it to install apps. If it says, do you want to do the ADB bridge? Click no. Now, do you want to uninstall this app? Okay. Settings. And allow it to install from the source. Install bonelab. Done. Do not click open. Now it is patched. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to put your OBBs back into the OBB folder. So move, home, main storage, Android, OBB. Scroll all the way down until you find okay. What the? If you do not find the OBB folder for it, you're gonna want to go ahead and you're gonna want to open the bonelab, and then once you open it, you're gonna want to power off your headset and power it back on. And then when you power it back on, like this, so you're gonna want to open the bonelab, and then it should just load basically infinitely. But if you just power off your headset and then power it back on, everything's alright. So now that you have your Quest powered back, alright. Now that you have your Quest powered back on, you're going to want to go ahead and open the CX file again, and you're going to make sure you have the OBB file along with the data. So go into data, make sure that you have the data. Sorry, that is my dog in the background. Yes, you do. And you do have the melon loader, the mods, plugins, saves, user data, user libs, and all this stuff. Alright. Now what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the OBB. And yep, the OBB is right here. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the OBB files back into the OBBs. So Android, move the two OBB files back into the folder right here. Paste. And this will take a couple minutes again. As you can see at the bottom, it is counting how long it is taking. And it might take longer to put them into the file than it did to move them out of the file. It really just depends on how fast your Quest is, your internet speed, stuff like that. But once you have these back in, it should only take about a minute, maybe two. Alright, 97, 98, 99, and 100%. Up here, yep, right here. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to open the bonelab and put these back into the mods again. The bonelab.ddo, move, Android, data, files, mods, that in there, and then put the bonelab plugins, bonelab updater.ddo in there. Do not put it into the plugins folder, put it into the mods folder as well. Alright. Things installed for bonelab. If you want to install mods, this is how you do it. So you're going to want to go and you want to store bonelab. And so now once you get that done, go ahead and go to all mods, and then you're gonna want to go ahead and these are the mods that you can do. Oh look, they just updated that I guess last night. Web labs instead of spider lab. That's cool. So now if you want to do mods, this is how you're gonna install them. We'll do the Jetpack Joyride. This is a pretty cool mod, and it's pretty fun. So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna have to have this for it as well. So you're gonna want to click on manual download for the Jetpack Joyride. It should start downloading right here. And then these are the requirements for the following mod. You'll have to have bonelab, which we already installed, and then this thing, which is a library for code modders containing patching, preferences, twinning, easy barcodes, and other things. So you want to click on this, and you're going to also want to install that manual. Should install right here. Should not take long at all. It's only a couple, whatever. So now you're going to want to go in CX File Explorer, go into Downloads, and you should have them both right here. You're going to want to open them. Do not open any of this. Just go into Mods, and then click right here on the DLL, Move, and then just move it into your mods file. And this is for the Jetpack Joyride. But it did have that one require mod, so what you're also going to do is go to that require mod right here, and then put that into your mods file. Mods, paste. Alright, now that you've done this, you can open the bonelab app with the mods. Now, when you open this app, it's going to take like a long time to open the first time. A long time. It's going to take probably, I don't know, sometimes it takes like 5-6 minutes for me to open the app the first time. But once you get the OP app in the first time, the other times won't be so bad, and it should open a lot faster. Alright. Now we have the game open. You are going to probably, yeah, see, that's going to be how the game always opens. You can click new game, or what I like to do is, since we already opened this, it's not going to take very long to open again. Make sure you have the mods. You're going to want to quit the game and go into your browser and go to mod.io. So we already have mod.io open. Click on bonelab. Go in and type in dev. Alright, so they have a patch file 100%. The one that I normally use. We'll just use this one. So go ahead and download this patch file right here. Windows and Androids. And then it's only this big, so it's not taking long at all. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and go see File Explorer. Into downloads. And then take that file that we just got. Take the save. Move it. Save. Into data. It should be in Android. And then go into bonelab. Files. Go into saves. And put it in. To rename, skip, cancel. You're going to want to override it. And then you should have this save instead of the other save. And now you're going to want to reopen bonelab. And this time it only take like maybe 30 seconds to open. It will not take near as much time because you've already opened it before and it's already ran all the files that it needed to run, and now it should only take a little bit to open, like this. See, now it's opened in less than a minute. Alright, now you've done that, you should have this, and see, no more, you have everything unlocked, all the things. It's still loading up, so I can't do anything right now. But should have everything. You should always have the polybank debugger and stuff like that as well. Let's switch to Jimmy. Alright, So now what you want to do is enter and click quick play. Now that we have everything in there and everything done, I want to load into this map and make sure it all works. So instead of going to dev tools or levels, just go into preferences, and right here you should have the bone menu. Now we do have the jetpack joyride, which we have all this stuff enabled, and we can enable the strength of it, which is the how much recoil. Ammo settings. So as you can tell, go over, grab a gun real quick. Boom. Weapon. Cam. The recoil is much more significant than used to be. So yeah, that's how you get code mods and get Lemon Loader working again for the Quest 2, and how you get code mods for bonelab if you didn't pay for it and you pirated it. So yeah. Bye bye. Yeah.